Hello Scorpio, welcome to your 2023 yearly general reading. This reading is for anyone who has a placement in the sign of Scorpio, such as Ascendant, Sun or Moon. Also, please have in mind this is a general reading, not a private one, so please take whatever resonates with you and leave the rest behind. In this reading, I actually gonna have a look in detail for each individual month of the year 2023, and after that I'm gonna be pulling two cards from my major arcana deck just to clarify the transition of the energies for you Scorpio from the end of 2022 up till the end of 2023. So Scorpio, let's see what the universe has for you in store for the year 2023. And we start with the month of January and the Queen of Swords energy. Then in February we have the Page of Pentacles. Then for the month of March you have Five of Wands. Scorpio, you begin the year quite strongly, quite aware of what you want to achieve for the next 12 months. You are probably going to be putting a strategy all together, how to reach certain potential that you want to see around you, and nevertheless you are going to be actually using all the hardships, all the lessons as wisdom integrated in this strategy in order to avoid them and in order to get to a much better outcome. So January, full of strategy, quite clear on what you want, attracting all the possibilities that can actually help you get to where you want to go. Then February, we have the Page of Pentacles. Some news about job, about property, about something tangible, it's coming to you. This might be a new beginning in terms of if you decide, for example, to follow a brand new career path, or if you decide to actually change locations, buy a new house somewhere. Some new positive information is coming about something real in your life. And then in the month of March there is some competition around you, especially in the work sector. This might be exchange of opinions, this might be, different ideas trying to dominate, occupy your mind. This is to do with business, to do with work, with any creative project, with any passionate project. You might be split between a couple of options that you have and not being able to make up your mind. But then this is the month of March, and in the month of March actually you Scorpio together with Taurus, Aquarius and Leo are going to be released from the hard aspects that Saturn was making in your being in Aquarius, giving you hard times, squaring your sign, and of course opposing Leo and squaring Taurus as well. Saturn is leaving and going to the next sign of Pisces, and then you're going to be released. So probably this pressure that it's around you in the month of March is going to be little by little get released. So let's see now for the month of April. And we have Three of Wands for you in the month of April. Then the month of May, the Hanged Man. And then in the month of June, you have the Two of Cups. So let's see, we are getting to the month of April, and then probably you are already feeling the lack of pressure and hardships around you, or at least not as heavy and predominant as they were in the last 2.5-3 years. You are finding yourself making plans, being really, really bright on what you want, and some of you are actually going to be traveling. It might be for business, it might be to chase some passion of yours, but some of you Scorpios are traveling in the month of April. And then most of you are actually going to be making plans, having bold dreams on the radar to follow, to trace, and to, explore what opportunities you are really going to have for achieving them. But this is very positive energy. This is very, proactive, and this is energy in which you can find support for your passions, for your trips, for your business project. So in April, you're going to be stable and probably much more positive to all the happenings by this time and for the year up to come. And then in the month of May, I see you in a position in which you are probably going to be needing to find out something that it's missing, something that it's crucial for your positive and ambitious approach to the future. It seems to me you might hit a wall, as we call it, for missing a little detail, or you need to adjust something that needs to go, like certain sacrifice needs to be happening in order for you to get going, to get moving. Either way, this is a good time for you to take another angle and look in everything that has been happening to you for the last 3 years, and really try to utilize the lessons, all the wisdom that you gained in this period, in order to move forward in a brand new inspiration and to be like really positive about what is up to come. This is energy of procrastinating also. So if there are certain changes that you find yourself that need to be made in order for you to move forward, for example, quit smoking might be an option, then you know what you need to do. Like, there are certain adjustments with this energy that inquire you to really see what, actions or under actions are needed to move forward. Something needs to go with this energy. Then in the month of June, maybe it's time for romance. Maybe it's time for you to fall in love. Maybe it's time for you to look for this type of partner in your business, in your money-making activities, that it's just like you and can support you for the same reasons and for the same motivation that you carry with you when it comes to it. This is love energy, romantic energy, but for the ones of you Scorpio that are already in romantic relationships, this might indicate the appearance of a partner that it's important for you because it's just like you, share similar values, appreciates the same emotions, or is at least equal to you. Then we get to the month of July and we have the energy of Knight of Wands. Then August, we have Eight of Wands. And then for September, we have the Justice card. So, Scorpio, seems to me that the first 6 months of 2023 are going to be you making the adjustments needed in order to move forward and be completely sure about the results that you want to achieve. This is on many levels, because for some of you this will be on the romantic relationships front. For the other ones of you will be in the business area, and For some others of you, it's actually going to be a general vision that needs to be gathered in order to move forward. And remember, in January, you asked yourself to put a plan, a vision, a strategy, how to achieve all this. So, following this, I believe that most of you are going to be finding the answers that they need. And then in July, all of a sudden, you are unstoppable towards a goal, a dream, or an idea, something that you really want to chase and get. This is the energy of the fire, being unstoppable. You are really inspired, and you need to be careful with this energy because it's very, very strong, but it doesn't last as long as some other elements, elemental energy. So point your attentions to the right target and go for it. And seems to me this is going to be the case because whatever gets you going in July, it's going to be very successfully communicated with the people around you. This might indicate trips, short trips, emails, network of all kind, but it's to do with business, to do with creative project, something that it's really important to you, and you're going to be chasing it, and you're not gonna miss any opportunity to actually make it successful, communicate about it in the right way, and get the support needed, because the 8 also means success. And then in September, I believe it's going to be the month which you actually going to be absolutely clear on the energy that is popping up for you in the month of May. Why? Because the hangman indicates some unbalance. Something is not right. You need a new point of view, but while exploring the situation and you finding out what is missing and what is presented but it's not needed, it's a process, and it's a deep, not so fast process because it's just the energy of this card. And then in the month of September, you suddenly have, the harmony, the balance, and the perspective of everything that has been going on for the year so far. Justice card might indicate also for you victory in the court. If you are in any legal fights and you would be expecting any decisions in the month of September, they're gonna go for your benefit. Actually, you're gonna be winning. But nevertheless, this is not only you finding, the needed balance, you having clarity. What is that you want, how to balance things up so that you can move forward in glory and get it. But it's also giving you a very positive confirmation that all the efforts that you put from this point, from now on, are going to be proportionately bringing you the results that you are actually wanting to receive. So, also, this is the moment in which you're probably gonna be taking a second look of your plan, your strategy, and if it's working the right way. What needs to be additionally brought to your attention will probably pop up in the month of September so that you can have a good resolution and move forward, not losing sight of what your goal is, Scorpio. And then we get to the month of October and we have the Moon card. Then in the month of November, and this is your month, we have the Queen of Wands. And then for the final month of December, we actually have Nine of Pentacles energy. Scorpio, in October, you probably have to be using your laser cut intuitive approach to things, because After you seeing through clearly and understanding everything, something will be popping up that it's actually gonna be not so easy to read and go through. And you are very well, you know, you have everything you need actually to utilize your qualities in order to move forward. And I'm sure you're gonna be finding your path one way or another, being very traditional or very rebellious to do with finding your path. And also, this is actually in the end of October, we start the Scorpio season. So at some point in the month of October, you actually gonna be having a lot of enlightenment and a lot of fresh new light to put on anything that it's not presented and you really want to investigate. This card also tells me that there is going to be an obstacle in October that you will be able to overcome. And why do I say this? Because I see you in November with all your glory attracting exactly the situation, the people, the conditions, everything that you need. In the month of November, when it's your season, you're gonna find yourself completely in harmony with yourself, Scorpio. You're gonna understand what your needs are, what your desires are, what your authentic self is right here, right now, and where to go next. This is the card of a person that it's quite different than everybody else, very brave and unstoppable once they put their eyes on some prize. So this is very much aligned with the storyline of your reading, you chasing an idea, a vision, opportunity that you want to create for yourself actually in order to reach some high potential. So your ambitious behavior is gonna be paying off because you will be in a position like nobody else to really attract anything that you desire to have around you, to have in your lap, if you would like to say, if you would like to put it that way. And then in the month of December, you actually gonna find yourself surrounded with the material proofs of all your hard work through the year. There might be like really like material comfort, money, success, everything that you might appreciate on the material realm. The Nine of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles energy is the energy of a person that is really able and capable to achieve abundance, achieve success, especially in the professional material world. And they have the proof next to them. This is someone very good with money, and this is someone very respectful of the qualities and the needs of the people around them. It's a big part of their success. And I think this is you, Scorpio. You tasting the fruits of your labor. Literally, I see you, whatever plan you put at the beginning of 2023 in order to get certain big result. And this is the Queen of Wands is the Queen of Swords is a person that this is a very smart person. They don't have illusions about what is a big result, what is a small result, what is a medium result. They are very much aware of what they want, how to get it. And if you at the beginning of the year decided that you're gonna utilize all the hardships that you've been through the last 2.5, 3 years in order to turn them into qualities wisdom and benefit out of them, I see you really successfully being able to do exactly that. I'm gonna be pulling 3 additional cards to check what is it that you are fighting for in the month of March. What is Scorpio fighting for in the month of March? Then, what is this Hanged Man in the month of May for Scorpio all about? And then, what is the Moon representing for Scorpio in October? Wow. Scorpio, in the month of March, as I mentioned, you might be finding yourself competing about some business idea, dealing with competition whatsoever. But this is just going to be a situation in which you're going to have to prove that you have the upper hand, and you really do. You know how to defend yourself in this situation. So whatever it's hitting you in the month of March 2023, just remember you have all the qualities and the upper hand to take care of it and to stand for what you believe in, or to stand up for what you represent in terms of business, in terms of development to do with your money making or creative projects, either way. And then this Hangman energy that is really like, it can be like a bump on the road for you in the month of May. It's actually to do with you having much more practical approach to things, which means, well, I will say it because I thought of it, think less, do more. But when it's about for you to do anything, be practical, take care of the people around you, nevertheless take care of yourself, and just be humble with the developments, because this is a procrastination energy, or it might be some kind of stagnation. So if this is the case, just remember that taking care of yourself and others doesn't need to stop, and it's actually going to help you to move forward to the month of June, when help is coming, either on the romantic front or either in the business front. Somebody just like you is going to be appearing. Well, let me check with another card, this Two of Cups energy. Just to clarify, for Scorpio, month of June, and the Two of Cups energy. And we have the Judgment Day. If it's love that you already have, Scorpio, like loving romantic relationships, in the month of June, they're about to get to the next level. For the people for the ones of you, for the single people, single Scorpio, this is a very good indication that somebody is appearing. It's like divine intervention helping you to get to the next level with someone like you, which is like to share your cup of love with someone and get to the next level. This is good, very good energy. And then the month of October with this moon energy. Right before your season, Scorpio, the sun is the most far away position that it has before it reaches your sign. So it's like, in astrology, it's called the 12th house. The 12th house is the house of the subconscious, the house of the unknown, and the house of, secret enemies. And we have the devil in the month of October. I believe that it's quite possible an enemy to be appearing, but not officially, undercover like that, to be appearing for the month of October. Someone that is actually not carrying your highest interest in their heart. So be aware, there might be some illusion, there might be some manipulation around you from someone that is not part of your team, obviously, and this can be behind the situation that you're not going to be able to see with your eyes, but you're going to be able to understand with your intuitive approach. And that's why I wanted to clarify, because there are many things that the moon represents. It represents the fact that you can go through this energy utilizing your instincts and your intuition, but it's always better to know what possibility this, unclear situation might be hiding. So a big alert for you in the month of October. And the way that I see your overall reading, Scorpio, seems to me that it's going to be a year of adjustment, clarifying, and making sure that some mistakes will never be repeated again, taking chances on new offers, new job, new house, new place of living, new company, all to do with something new, tangible appearing in your life, or news for any of these topics that I already mentioned. You will be able to protect yourself against any competition in the workplace. Will start dreaming big, and actually for a reason, because there are so many things that you have overcome before you enter even the year 2023, and then you're going to be attracting all the necessary new ideas to help you move from this stagnation. I see this as a overlapping energy from the year 2022. So you know what to do. Take good care of yourself, take good care of the people around you, eat healthy, exercise. It's gonna help you go through it. Then finding support in the relationship sector, moving to the next level with your love. If you are in already committed relationships, probably some of you will get married, and some of you will actually get to find the needed partner. Then you are really unstoppable. The month of July, August, and September, there is going to be a breakthrough that will lead you to a much stronger position in the month of September. Then, facing a fear, successfully overcoming it, you actually get to the position where you want to be. And the last 2 months are really, really promising, because this is the beginning of something new, I believe, because you attract, you materialize what is next for your 10 of Pentacles happiness. Let me check now the overall energy. Wow, and we have you coming. It's a flipper, the World card. This is your energy entering the year 2003 from the beginning of 2022. And then where are you going through this year? Wow. We have the Emperor. So Scorpio, this is the transition you're going to be making from year 2022 up till the end of 2023. The world is talking, and this is so beautiful because I already mentioned that you, together with Taurus, together with Aquarius and Leo, are actually going to be released from the hard aspects of Saturn in Aquarius. And actually this is the card of Saturn and it's the card that says successful end of a bigger chapter of your life and a successful new beginning. I believe that you're going to be supported by the blessings of Saturn, and this is good karma in your hands, behind your back, in order to move forward in the year 2023, and this is after the month of March. And then, what I already said, putting a strategy, putting a vision, chasing your highest potential, you are actually moving from a successful ending of a bigger chapter of your life to you becoming the master of your destiny. Because even before the end of March, you are already doing it. And the Emperor represents someone that it's really in power, especially to do with their own destiny. They control themselves 100%, and on top of that, they have all the wisdom, the resources, and the knowledge to really lead not only their own life to where they want to go, but also everybody else around them. And I see you really ending successful a cycle from before and making a brand new vision, brand new strategy of how you to be in charge, how everything to be up to you, and you to be in control, Scorpio. I think this is the whole idea behind your motivation for the year 2023. You becoming leader of your own success story. And by December, you're gonna have the material proof of such development. And nevertheless, this is not the energy that is going to stop, let's say, at the end of December 2023. This is a situation in which you can actually prolong and continue to be in charge, Scorpio. So, really, a wonderful year full of opportunities for you to get all areas of life under control and move with glory, making sure that at the end you're gonna be receiving exactly what you worked for. The beginning, plan, strategy, vision. The end, you having the physical material proof of your success next to you, having the good life, feeling successful from your own efforts. I really hope this is the case for you, Scorpio. And just by the end of your reading, I'm actually gonna be pulling one card from my special Zen deck just to see what additional information as a support you might get from the universe. And I'm choosing this one, and it's called reflection. When the pond is still, the reflection is clear. When the mind is still, the reflection of life is clear. Reflection brings clarity. I picked up this card randomly, but all of a sudden it gives a great title to this reading. I think reflection is what is gonna be leading you through this year, and it's going to be helping you to get clarity every time you need it, because I see it that you will need it at least in 2 months of 2023. I hope this reading was helpful for you, brought you some clarity of what it's about to come for you, and please let me know how you feel about it. Like, share, comment, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. This will be greatly appreciated. Thank you very much, Scorpio, for your time and for your attention. All the best from me. Have a wonderful 2023.